That wasn't so hard.
Welcome to the Jacks with GT channel, and we are playing Marvel's Midnight Suns, and we will be facing one of the most powerful adversaries in the game. If you've not played Marvel's Midnight Suns, you're on the fence about it, check out this brief cutscene as the Marvel's Midnight Suns attempt to acquire the God Killer, and we'll be right back with some short, fast-paced gameplay to demo for everyone.
I'd say we found your God Killer.
An old Enigma lock. Hang on. I think I might be able to decipher the sequence.
Got your decoder ring right here.
Great. Dollars to donuts, that alarm still leads somewhere.
Let's not stick around to find out. The hell you waiting for, kid? This way.
Crossbones command ship.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Temple of Chthon.
Not what I'm talking about. Better brace yourself.
This is why we enter the code.
That's a real mean guard dog they got for this place.
You need to look for a way out. You can't beat him in a straight fight.
We'll either figure something out or die trying.
And
You sure
we
know how to
are
rally the
back.
troops.
So now we are in the deck of cards that we have to start off the game. Currently we're looking at Holy Spark with the Hunter, which has a cure and a quick. Quick is gonna, if we instantly KO this enemy as we do right there, we will be refunded a card play. And if you see over to the right, we have currently 3 card plays that we are allowed per turn. So now we're cycling through to see which card play. The Inspire will allow us to change one of the heroic cards in our hand to a 0 heroic level. As you can see there, the stake for Blade is now a 0, in which will apply life steal and 234 damage points any enemy that we select. So we're gonna life steal this enemy, take 234 health points from him. These guys I really hate, because as you see right there, every time you attack them they split off into 2 enemies.
I'm still in my prime.
Yeah, so that doesn't make life easier, but regardless, we still have to deal with it, right? So now we're looking at our deck to see particularly which enemy or which card will give us an advantage here. The chain swipes by Wolverine will give you 2 chains to 2 different enemies, so you can attack 2 enemies at once. A full combo means that if you apply that entire chain to one enemy, then you will apply 1 weak debuff to that particular enemy on their turn for attack. So we're gonna attack these 2, Hulk, and as well as the corrupted Lilith. So now they're all taunted. So now they're gonna attack Logan on their turn once we finish our turn here. So now looking through, we have the collar ability for the Hunter, Power Slash, which gives us forceful knockback, which you can knock into enemies. Particularly useful, this card here, if you want to take out more than one enemy at one time. Alright, so if we use Fallen here, we're gonna KO this enemy as well as knock him into the other enemy, taking off 119 damage points. And he's gonna split, of course, but the good thing about it is they don't get any extra health once they split, so they should be pretty easy to take out whenever I have a chance to actually attack them. Alright, so now we have no card plays, but we still have environmental attacks, which cost 1 heroic. As you see there, Blade takes out one of the corrupted Lilith. So now we're just basically cycling through to see if any more environmental attacks we can use before we end our turn.
Bad luck for you, bub.
Alright, 172 damage points. Wasn't a bad play. He's going to split again. Now we do have this explosive container. We're going to go ahead and use an environmental attack there. Get rid of one of the corrupted Lily as well as damage Fallen Hulk. So we don't have any more plays. We're going to end our... Damn! Alright, so that's Hulk's first attack. And his second attack. So yeah, I made a fatal mistake right there, keeping my heroes too close to each other. These guys are life-stealing Logan. They actually KO him. And you see what the problem with these guys, they'll actually make copies of any enemy in the game. So now we got to figure out what we're going to do on our next turn. Alright, so Blade has a quick strike ability which has a quick characteristic. So if we actually KO an enemy, you will get refunded one of your card plays. So we play the offensive increase card first so that our damage attacks will have significantly more impact. I'm trying to find which enemy will be KO'd if I use the quick strike ability from Blade. Doesn't look like any enemy will be KO'd. So I'm not liking this hand. I'm going to redraw this card to see if I can get a better card. Get the chain 2, which isn't that much better. But I used the 2 strikes on this one enemy to KO him for the round.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Now we have rapid regeneration for Logan. We're going to use this because it's free. It does not cost a card play.
Should do the trick.
Watch close.
Alright, so now don't really have any good plays here, so we're just going to use the quick strike. Alright, so we're going to end our turn. Hopefully nobody else gets knocked out.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh!
You're a little stronger than I thought.
So Blade got Hulk slap off the map. Wait a minute. Where'd he go? I know he smacked him into Wolverine, but we don't see him anymore.
You are going to pay for that.
So I think we encountered a glitch in the game. Let's see if Blade shows back up. I still don't see him. And these guys are multiplying like gremlins. So yeah, the game pretty much has been running pretty smooth. This is the later half of the game here, so we are starting to encounter some bugs. I mean, they've rolled out a couple of patches since the game has launched, so there may be a possible bug introduced into this one because I do not see Blade anyway. That was 2 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 enemies. So it's not looking good, but we're still gonna push forward. Let's see what we got on this turn. So they still gave us a Blade card.
The time is almost at hand.
So, alright, so we're gonna do the quick slash. Knock one enemy into the other to get rid of 2.
Return to your mother.
Card play refunded. It had the quick characteristic. So we got that card play. So we do have the Daywalker ability. Blade is apparently still in the match. You just can't see him. Hell, let's try it. See what happens. Is he gonna take out 4 people? There he is. Alright. We'll take it. Translucent attack by Blade takes out 4 enemies. Alright, so we got the whip. We can take out 2 enemies. With one, however, this will discard a random card.
You were unprepared.
Not too bad so far. We're down to the Hulk, and it looks like 1 corrupted Lilith, I think. And Blade showed up and dropped through the screen. So yeah, this is definitely definitely glitching this round. But hey, if you guys have been watching me on this channel, you know, subscribe to us as well. I like to show pretty much raw footage from a lot of the games. You know, I do some editing, but at the same time, you know, hey, we gotta hold these games accountable, right? If there are glitches in the games, if we're not getting, you know, what we pay for our hard-earned dollars, I think the developer needs to know it. So, you know, the game is by no means perfect, but it is a beautiful game, fantastic story, and you know, like I said, if you have not played this game, if you are a fan of the Marvel's cinematic universe or just the Marvel universe in general, this is one that you don't want to miss because they tell a fantastic story. You get to see the character development between the Hunter and the Avengers as well as the Midnight Suns, and it does not go well particularly. So there are challenges they have to overcome. Look at Blade, he's still dropping through the screen. I saw that. But it's a particularly good journey, you know, to see that character development and the story arc as it takes place. Yeah. Alright, so back to Fallen Hulk as Blade is just he's just falling through the screen.
I wish I could tell you we had some kind of air support.
So right now we have a heal option we're going to use
Would be too easy.
on the Hunter.
Mother says so.
That's also going to give the Hunter a counter attack.
Let us see.
We're going to redraw the Make 'em Bleed card for Blade. Alright, we use the rapid healing for Logan.
Yourself.
And we have a heroic card for the Hunter, the Blade Storm ability, which is a pretty powerful ability. I like this, especially when you have a crowd of enemies. So you can actually use this on the Hulk, and I'm looking, it has a knockback function. So I'm panning around just to see what will give the most damage by knocking the Hulk into something. As you can see, his health bar, it'll show you exactly how much health this attack will take away before you actually execute it. Alright, so not bad, not too terrible. 330 hit points taken off of the Hulk. He's now enraged and he's taunted by the Hunter. So he's definitely going to attack her on his turn. Alright, this will replace the attack that we just used, the Hunter Collar. Man, that thunderclap is devastating. Alright, so we've survived 4 rounds. Let's check out the cutscene.
Running out of options here.
And space.
One chance, Hunter. Return with me to Mother, and I will spare what remains of your friends.
Man, I missed the torn purple pants days.
It may be our only chance.
That ain't a chance, kid. It's a monster. So come on, ugly. Let's finish this.
Finish this, Logan. Yes, I will!
So victory has been achieved. We only got a 2 mission rating, but we can do better. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage. Thanks a lot for spending your time with us. Check us out on the Jackson GT channel. Now's your chance to subscribe to the channel as well. We're putting out all kinds of game demos, gameplays every single week, things of that nature. Stay fast, stay safe. Signing off. Jax for GT.